funky, 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 funky. What is this using? Is that using my other microphone? What are you using? This is my microphone, right? Okay. Excellent. I don't know why it's being feisty. Da 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 da. We'll get this show on the road in a second. Maybe we will. Or maybe we'll get this. Is that Thanos with no head? Sorry, Thanos. I just realized he's sitting in the Ninja Turtle sewer and his head is chopped off, which is kind of funny. Man, I hate videos and people and their stupid faces, pictures that they make, that they put on their video captures for, like, YouTube and stuff. Sometimes that's how I decide whether or not I watch content. I'm like, nope. Welcome, everybody. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. That's what I hear anyway. I am a puppeteer. I am a cosplayer. I am a feature creator occasionally at Magic Cons. Most Magic Cons. You will see me coming up here soon with a new puppet and new cosplay over at Magic Con Vegas here in May, and you can also find me as a feature creator at Commander Sealed in September. I'm very excited. We're playing some early access on Magic Arena for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is going to be like the only time I get to draft it, because, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to draft the crap out of it. Right now, apparently, we're opening some packs of Lorwyn that I forgot to open. Man, did Merfolk need to make freaking copies of themselves for freaking 3 mana, and you get to choose 2? That's stupid. I still don't know all the cards that are in Lorwyn. Let alone these packs. That's hot. If I didn't already have an awesome Bitter Blossom, I would consider this for my fairy deck. But I already have a better one, so... Us Magic players always looking for the better copies of things. Anyway, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Early Access started today. Not just Lorwyn and me opening packs. This is just me opening packs because otherwise I'm going to keep seeing the thing appear and it's going to bother me, so... It's like, I'll just get rid of it. Here we go. So anyway, as I said, I'm a cosplayer, puppeteer. I make Magic the Gathering content all over the place. I am an unprofessional guest. I am a Magic the Gathering online creator where I play every Wednesday night with the Breakfast Club where we play themed games of Magic the Gathering. We do that every Wednesday at 9 p.m. And have a different theme every week. It's usually silly. We always have good times. That'll be going on later on tonight. There is also the wonderful world of me and Tom playing Magic the Gathering at kitchen table style every Thursday at 6 p.m. And then we do other streams, Plane Chase. I enjoy chaos, so like weird forms of magic are where it's at for me. Totally normal event token. That is totally normal. It's completely the most normal thing that I've seen today. Let's see what we got. We're going to start out with a sealed game. I was going to draft, and I was like, I've only seen probably like 50 cards out of this set, so we'll see what happens. I'm just going to make up things. I mean, that's pretty nasty already. I guess we go with Super Shredder, right? I mean, the fact that Super Shredder is just another permanent leaves the battlefield is kind of silly to me. Like, seems good, because it's not even... He doesn't care. And he's only 2 mana for a 1/1 with menace. Like, I don't know. I feel like Broadcast Takeover is going to be gross, too. There's a whole bunch of cards that I'm just like, I could do silly things with those. We are going to bring up chat. Yeah, when you have lots of money, you can do lots of different things. That's the kind of cool thing about money. Sorry, I got sidetracked by something. That usually happens. Let's bring up our chat over here, so I actually have it in a different place as well. We're just gonna sit here by ourselves, most likely. That's usually how our streams go. It's just me hanging out, doing nothing by myself. But we get to play Magic, so whatever, I guess. That works. Da, 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 da. You know, maybe I'll just bring up my own stream so I have one person on here. This is me. Anyway, let's build a deck. This will take me like 2 freaking seconds, so. You know, why is Ace the Duck not Ace the Duck? That kind of makes me sad. I had Ace the Duck. I threw him off a balcony in South Dakota, where I used to live, when I had him, because I wanted to make him fly, and then he was supposed to land in our swimming pool at the bottom of the stairs, and he did not land on the swimming pool. Instead, he just went flying, and then he got decapitated by a fence. Well, we're probably going Super Shredder, because why not? Shredder's armor. See, you can tell that I have not actually kept up with anything that's going on. Haruku Saga. Shredder Rising. Wow, I have a lot of catching up to do. I have there's a lot of cards. I don't know what these do. Excellent. Or Super Shredder is why. Oh, there he is. We're obviously going to put Super Shredder in there. You know, I think we're just going Orzhov just because I don't want to put any thought into things. It does make me sad that Foot Ninjas, you can't have as many of them as you want. Why can't I have as many Foot Ninjas as I wish to have? Food Cat Mutant? I don't want to eat the ice cream kitty. That makes me sad. I don't want to do that. Foot Mystic. You know what? This is how I build decks. I just throw a bunch of cards together and go, meh, this could work. Oh, he didn't get a card either. It's so weird, because a whole bunch of different characters did get cards, but then there are a couple that did not, which is weird. You gained 15 life, huh? That's kinda silly. You know what? Part of me is like, we could go 3 colors. That's a thing, right? Sure it is. Just because I want to put Bebop and Rocksteady in my with Super Shredder. I don't know. I'm gonna make lots of irrational decisions here. I imagine food decks have gotten a lot better. Zombie Worm. Put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. Lets me bring things back. Silly enough, if you put this on Super Shredder, it gets even cooler. And we just throw it around and oh, you can only activate it once a turn. Okay. They're like, nope, you cannot do that. I was like, oh, okay. Disappear is kind of nasty for the fact that it's just anything. It doesn't care. It's just... You can get rid of any permanent. Is this deck going to be any good? Probably not. It will be questionable. How many more cards do I need? I need some more cards? Excellent. Okay, let's do this. Leonardo is not terrible. I don't know how I feel about common commanders. I don't think we need common commanders. But not much I can do about that. That is a thing. I do need ways to destroy things. Jenica? You're also a common commander, too? Interesting. Chat. Shitty chat. You know, I brought up my chat over here just so I had my chat up, and then I just completely forgot, apparently. I do like that you have plane cycling, which is weird. There's not very many legendaries that you can actually just cycle out like that. We'll try it out. We'll see what happens. Do I have any other ways to sacrifice things? A chain creature can't block. It's another way to lock something down if it gets in my way. I can't imagine there's a lot of flyers. There we go. We built a deck. Is it good? Meh, who cares? Do I get to play Magic? That's all that matters. I don't care. It could work. It could not work. There's a Bebop on Rocksteady. So, I've been around a long time. Ninja Turtles have been a part of my existence for a long time as well. I saw the original movie in the theaters. I read a lot of books to get free pizzas. Pizza. I still own like 100 and something Ninja Turtles. I own a lot of Ninja Turtles. I can tell you almost every single character and probably tell you their backstory. It's kind of stupid. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Illegitimate business. I was like, why is dog meat in this sewer? And then I was like, oh yeah. Universe is beyond, baby. He's adorable. Okay, anyway, that's fine. Do I just want to... part of me wants to sneak this in, but also part of me is like, do I kill this dinosaur? Yeah, we'll just... This is some epic Ninja Turtle-y music. Those are some ridiculous Ice Age sheets right there. Part of my favorite things is just roaming around trying to find the things that I can click on. What are we doing? We're gonna do this, probably. That's probably what we're doing. Yeah. Gives us a blocker. This is a flying blocker, 2/2. Has disappeared at the beginning of my end step. If a permanent left under my control, I get to scry one. What a jerk face. Panterian? I hate internet names. I'm sure I butcher plenty of internet names. Do we... Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. I want to do that. Could just do that. Just kill their creature. But we might need to do that later, so... Yeah, we'll throw this Foot Elite out. It's a good blocker. Whenever this creature attacks, another target creature I control gets +1/+1 and indestructible until end of turn. Henchbots. I'm excited that I got so many robots, which I was assuming we would get at least a bunch of mousers. So, pretty excited about that. It is an oops. Do we want to do that or do that? I think we get that out and then we can do that. Yep. The Putrid Prowess is another good blocker. Yeah, sure. And no attacks. And this leaves us another blocker of Putrid Pals. Which makes me sad that he didn't get a card. I can't remember what his name is, though. Ah, Michelangelo, you mutant BFF. That's silly. You don't have enough mana to do that, so maybe we'll be okay. I assumed we would be okay. I was like, meh. Sacrifice an artifact. I don't want to do that. Sneak, how do you work? Okay. I assumed it was kind of like ninjutsu. I do like the death touch creatures, because most likely they're not going to want to block with anything there. Ah! I don't really care. I don't know what I'm doing. You're not paying attention to things. Ah, that's what I wanted to do. Oops. I want to target Michelangelo with this foot soldier is what I meant to do. We got there. Just needed to do it in the proper order. Just wasn't sure what that order was. Wow, I lose a lot of life if I do that. That's pretty funny. Part of me is like, do we want to block this? No, we don't want to block this. We'll just let it happen. No! Silly. Burp. Yes, we're just gonna recast you again. And then no attacks. His name is escaping me. Their name. I have the toy. Something silly. Stop destroying my creatures. Stop destroying my creatures. Do we just want a bunch of Ninja Turtles? That's kind of funny. Play the Eastwind Avatar. It's a bird spirit avatar. Flying and vigilance, and whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Ooh. You don't have enough land? Good lord. So much land. Part of me is like, do I want to draw cards? I love drawing cards. I do want to kill your creature. Part of me is also... Give me more lands, please. Apparently there goes all my lands. I didn't need those lands for anything. I clearly didn't need those for anything at all. You have vigilance. God damn it. I guess I should pay attention to things. I even read it off. It's always great when I am just learning new cards. I don't know what this is that I cooked. I'm kind of... Interesting. Aim. I mean, it's probably good that you did that. Yeah, that's probably what's happening there. Destroy your henchbot. Get my turtles back. And then we're just gonna hang out for a second. So much removal. Dumb. Your removal is doom. That's what I have to say about that. Yeah, I guess that's fine. How about we just hang out here and look at each other? And then I started throwing these foot ninjas at your face hole. Yeah. Do we just play Super Shredder? One foot soldier dead. Excellent. Even though that would have been better to do that, but we're not going to do that. That'll give us another way to get in for damages. Lord Dreg, the Insect Invator. Gives me more. What? Now you're making my Super Shredder more powerful? That's disappointing. Super Shredder. Super Shredder does enjoy watching everything burn. I will block everything too, I don't care. Feel free. Do we want to do that or that? Guess. Bye. Sometimes I'm good at Magic. Sometimes, occasionally, it's known to happen. Good game. Um, we did it! Woohoo! Okay, I'm gonna take a bite of this because I'm still hungry. So, pumpernickel bread with a roast beef cheese baked inside of it. Not that anybody cares what I'm eating right now, but that's what's happening. Interesting. Ad starts in 1 minute. See, this is what I don't know what to do with myself when I'm just hanging out watching the wait screen. Part of me is like, oh, Yar Morgan? That I can say. Welcome, everybody. This is Early Access Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on Magic Arena. Is that a thing of lettuce? What is happening here? Okay, that does that. Me running around trying. Yeah, man, back in my day, my Ninja Turtles didn't have a mini fridge. What's happening? Okay, so it's like, are we playing Magic? It's like, I would like to play the Magic, please. We're gonna play another swamp. That's pretty gross. Oh, we are not gonna sneak you in. This is just more of a way to go, hey, Raphael, you want to come and fight me? Bring it. And then we're probably just going to get nuked to death, unfortunately. Gain a life for playing an illegitimate business, which is probably operated by a legitimate businessman? I mean, you probably don't need all those cards, is my assumption. I was going to draw cards, and then I was like, I probably need my life, right? And the less cards you have, the better. Nope. Probably pretty bad. Uh, Part of me is like, yeah, we'll just kill it while we can. We'll kill it while we can. Yeah, we can play that next turn, so that's fine. We'll make some turtles. So we have some blockers. I don't know what this guy is. I'll just keep killing all your stuff because I can. Do we just kill him? Yeah. I don't really want you to have that out. I figure we'll burn them out of cards. And then we'll deal with this other problem that we need to. We'll gain some life. We'll play this foot headquarters. And then we'll sit here and look pretty for a little bit. As Raphael slowly shoots us with his laser beams. You know what? Play Jenica, Big Apple, Big Sister. Get some blockers. We'll act like we have a card in our hand that's important. It's not. We will. That's questionable. You know what? I don't care about the rest. But just in case you do something stupid that I can't kill Raphael. Those are all things that just happened. When he enters, we're going to make a pizza token? That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. So now the question is, I need to make sure I leave up enough blockers, and I need to kill off your stuff, so... We'll play a pizza face. We will then go to combat. We will attack. Yes. We'll attack with these two. Hit you. Excellent. We'll gain some life. At the beginning of combat, put 3 plus one target artifact if it isn't a creature. Becomes a interesting. I could have made it in my pizza into something super awesome. God damn it. That's fine. Instead, Jenica is just going to be humongous. And then we'll just go right back to combat. Jenica, you can hang out. And... Foot headquarters. There we go. There's our baby. There's our super shredder. How dare you? Those are things that you did. Now they have more cards, which is problematic. That's a thing. I just get rid of... I don't know which one's more problematic. Probably that. Get rid of that. Get rid of Raphael. To make Super Shredder more powerful. You don't have a lot of options. I just keep the pressure up on them, and I mean, they have to block, which is going to make Super Shredder more powerful. We will kill Donatello, as I don't need you drawing cards, which will make Super Shredder more powerful. This not Legos! It's Ninja Turtle preview time. What's going on, Sir McMurray? No sound! That's no sound. Play that. Let us go to combat. I don't think you can... I'm just gonna keep killing all your stuff. I'm just gonna give you nothing to do, basically, is what's gonna happen. Super Shredder is pretty fucking stupid. I'm just sitting here like... I doubt that they have anything to eliminate my stuff, but just in case. You know, for a deck that I didn't actually do much for to build, so not too bad. Good game. What do I want? I am gonna go get an energy drink real quick, and then I'll be right back. So I'm like, I need energy. Energy is what I need. Good job, me. Woo. Super Shredder is dumb. I'm just sitting here, I'm like, yeah. I mean, he seemed dumb anyway. The fact that he gets the triggers off, like, if he was just getting the triggers off myself, it would be different, but, like, the fact that he is getting triggers off of both of them is kind of silly. I'm gonna leave up my deck list real quick, and then I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink, because this water is just not doing it for me. I didn't check to see if there were any other cards even in white that would probably be really good in this. It's a ninja, a turtle, and a spirit. Part of me actually is like, another one of these would be really good in this deck. Bebop and Rocksteady are ridiculously big. This is a good blocker. Pizza Face just saved us. So part of me is like, we probably should keep most of these things. Splinter, you're so cool. Amato, Guardian Stance. And it gives you flying. April. I didn't even really look at all the cards I got. Wingnut. I have the original Wingnut toy. Oh, Michelangelo. It looks like my room. It's just a bunch of video games and things just lying all over the place, and me beating the crap out of juice boxes, as I do. There's a lot of interesting ways to bounce things. This just makes Super Shredder unblockable, which is kind of silly. Shouldn't just make Super Shredder unblockable, but I could make Super Shredder unblockable, goddammit. Reach and trample? And you're an elephant? Part of me... I don't need to change it. It's working perfectly fine. I just wanted to see if I had any more things to... Even though I could make this into a really powerful ice cream cat. So weird that the Spider-Man set and this set have both really super weird cat cards. I've got the Venomized cat, and then I've got this... Oh, Mouser attack. I just get one Mouser for that much? That seems like I'm not getting a deal. Pay 2 mana for a 1/1? I guess it's an instant, I guess. I'm trying to talk myself into it that it's not as bad of a deal as it looks, but it does still seem like a bad deal. Magic is for everybody. This bakery wrap is also from everybody. Joel Bozo. Sounds correct. Nah. We have things we can do. Part of me just wants to make somebody lose a whole bunch of life with this Dark Leo and Shredder. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just... Casey Jones. Yeah, that's true. Beep. I'll get beaten up by Casey Jones a couple of times, apparently. What's it do? Oh, it's just when he enters. Okay. Oh, no. Ninja. My turn? Excellent. Yeah, yes, that's a thing. Foot Elite is a good blocker for things. It's a human ninja. Oh no. I mean, no, that's fine. Gets rid of that problem. Sometimes that be how it is to get rid of things. Let's do that. We'll play a Foot Mystic instead. They give me life. When this creature enters, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control. Yeah, I didn't read the rest of it apparently. Let's do that, and then for some reason I feel like you're not gonna block us. Seems like a silly play on my part, but just because I want some ninjas. Oh, I probably should have just played Bebop and Rocksteady, but whatever. Good game. Good game to you. Is that what we're doing? I mean, I will probably just let that happen. I'll do that. We will do this wonderful person right here. I'll attack with 2 ninjas. Make some more ninjas. And then we'll intern. I mean, you didn't have to say that the game was over already. I mean, technically, you're still alive. And now you can attach that, which is good for you. I mean, that's not terrible. You don't know what I have in my hand, so yes, it is still terrible, but, you know, just in case. Shut that down, and then, how about we go to combat with everybody? I guess we're not doing that yet. Let's see whether or not you block. You don't block. I sneak. I block. Bounce that back to my hand. And then we play Bebop and Rocksteady. Apparently, this is that's where it's at. Good game. Even when somebody tells me good game, like super early on like that, I have to find it questionable, and I'm like, do I trust them? Are they being serious with me? Are they just trying to mess with me? What is this? That's silly. That's fun. I'm still catching up on all the cards that are in Lorwyn. I'm like, ooh. Looks like somebody, like, broke his fingers. Like, he stole something and then somebody was just, like, snapped each of his fingers. I'm like, nope. How dare you steal this thing? He's a really bad thief. Let us continue on, I guess. Scott E. Bird. I'm so sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm sure I pronounce everything wrong. Oh no. Grounded for life. That happened to me a couple of times in my life. Escape tunnel, which is just... That's a thing. Do I just want to put this out? I don't really want to just put that out. It does make a target, though, that I feel like everybody's just like, yeah, we'll get rid of this immediately. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's just give us a blocker. It does give us a blocker, and it also makes it so they don't really want to block, because this is just attacking ninjas. It doesn't even care what ninjas. Yeah, that's true. Let us go to combat. See if they block. I doubt they'll block. Mainly because I just want ninjas. Give me ninjas. You swing amateur. See, I don't know. The east wind seems a lot worse than what I was gonna do with that. So, do we want to do the foot mystic just so we can get that? Oh, you know what? I think we're gonna use last runing technique to finish them off when we get to that point. Jenica, unfortunately. I mean, I could have got the +1, but I don't really care. I don't know what is wrong with my chat stream on here. It's just going insane. I've had nothing but problems with the chat on here recently. Ah, punk frogs. What are you doing with your crazy Ward 3? I hate everything about that. That makes me very unhappy. Part of me kind of does want to attack and just make a bunch of ninjas. Yeah. Burp. You just hang out there for a second. Just hit you with a bunch of more ninjas. And then... Unfortunately, we can't do that. You just want to do that? No, we won't do that either. Michelangelo. I don't want to kill my own creature. Can we just block that? I mean, you'll get a +1/+1 counter off of it, which is fine, but I'll get some life off of it. Michelangelo will get stronger, but I'm just going to kill Michelangelo next turn, so... Those are things that we are gonna do. We will do this. No, Super Shredder! Do we just want to do that? We could just do Uneasy Alliance, and that can't even do anything. But then we could just also kill that. So, part of me is like, Guess we get the same effect no matter what. Now you can make your frogs cooler, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. But it's okay. Do that. That's true. He just needs to see that happen. So we could just make that even stronger. Part of me is just like, will they block? Maybe. No, that's disappointing. Return to the bottom. Do I just want to leave it on top? Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave it on top. It's not like it has trample or anything. Foot Mystic, what are we doing with you? Does this have to be during my turn? Yeah. Just keep making things stupid. Just keep feeding everybody pizza. That's all that matters. Feed them the pizza and become more powerful than ever. I think we're just gonna take that. What is in my graveyard? Oh, yeah. Yeah, block with this. That's silly. Yeah. The first, we are going to pay the ward and ground those frogs, because those frogs are out of control. Ah! More frogs! Touche! I see. More frogs. Oh, Interesting. Well, I guess that does let you make them more powerful. Interestingly enough, we'll put that. This creature enters permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn. Part of me kinda wants to do that. That's silly. I don't want to do that or that. Part of me doesn't really care. Part of me is like, do I just send Super Shredder at you? How much can you block? 5, 10? I mean, you can block a good portion of it. You can't block with any of those, which is fine, I guess. We can get rid of that next turn. They've burnt out of their cards, so that makes my life just a little bit easier. This will make Super Shredder invincible, or indestructible. Would be nice if he was invincible. We do that. Probably. Just so I can start wailing on you. Even though, you know what, let's activate this and just get rid of this. Super Shredder, you're stupid. Like, how much stupider could I make this? Like, I definitely could make this stupider. Pizza Face is no fucking joke. Good lord. Just gonna whittle your army down until you have nothing left in your life. So far, Super Shredder has been the MVP of every game that I've played. What? You negate me? It's awesome. Okay, so Super Shredder is dumb. I don't know what else to say about it. This whole entire deck has been just stupid. Just getting you wailing on you with Super Shredder until there's nothing left of you. The fact that the mutagens just make him more powerful, too. Just make Super Shredder indestructible, just in case, you know. Was I playing with my food? Not really. I mean, I was worried that something could happen, so I guess that's good game. One moment, people. Let's see here. Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna fall asleep. I say this all the time, but I'm like trying to keep my eyes open. I wore myself out before I got on here, so that didn't help anything. Now I'm just like, ah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Apparently, just slapping this deck together was enough of what needed to happen. Super Shredder, Super Duper, Superior Spider-Man. No, I want Super Shredder. Just spelling Super Shredder wrong? Maybe. Maybe they haven't actually added them to this app yet, which would be weird. Oh, okay. Very well. That's a thing. You didn't add it to there. That makes... Freaking Ninja Turtles too. So silly. Dun 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 dun. Super Shredder, Super Shredder, Super Shredder. Super Shredder, you're silly. I don't know what else to say about you, my friend. That you're ridiculous? Hey, Abby, what's going on? Super Shredder, you are stupid. I'm just sitting here like... I should have actually made a video of how stupid Super Shredder is, because that was pretty dumb. We've gotten to do Dark Leo in Shredder's ability, and we've gotten to kill everybody with Super Shredder multiple times. Play 25 games of standard. I still haven't done that. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. Ah. That's right, Green. I didn't attack with this giant Baloth thing, but I did attack with a Super Shredder. A giant monstrous Super Shredder. If achievements actually accomplish something, oh, you do get things. I get to this that I will never use because I can only have a certain amount of them. I wish they would actually let you have all of the things that you pay for. Like, I have tons and tons of emotes. I like using them. Let me use them, please. Also, let us click on these so we can. Oh, can you click? I just have to right click them? No. Oh, I can just right click this and look at this, but I can't see the cards. Okay, cool. That doesn't help me. Let me see them. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go back over here. I do want to go stand up for just a split second, and then I will be right back. transition that back over. And then why do I feel like this is going to give me issues later on when I need to stream? Probably. Probably is going to give me issues. Most likely. We just won the last 4 games that we just tried. This is our silly seal deck that we built. Welcome to the early access for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm very excited about this set. It has a whole bunch of awesome upgrades, but also Ninja Turtles has been a pretty important part of my existence. So, like, all of these things are things that I love. Yeah. Oh my god. Zombie worms. Stomped by the foot. He is very weirdly kicking. I don't know. I feel like you would kick the other direction at the angle that you're bending your body. I've kicked many a person in the face before, and that is not how I would kick somebody in the face. Anyway, Super Shredder. You're stupid. I got nothing nice to say about you besides that you're awesome. And in a ninja deck? Oh my god. Ugh. I'm gonna have to get a copy of Super Shredder for my freaking ninja deck. It's stupid. There's a whole bunch of decks I want to build out of this. I'll probably just end up making a turtle deck and making a foot deck. That's probably how I'll keep it under control. We won the last 4 games with this. Apparently, Orzhov ninjas. Also, Pizza Face. Let me tell you, Pizza Face, you are good times. Pizza Face. Pizza Face. You're so silly, Pizza Face. Do-do-do-do. It's fine if I'm making content right now, right? That's what's happening. Actually, you know what? While we're doing this, done? Let's go draft. I've won too many games in a row. I need to lose so I don't feel full of myself. Let's go to play Magic the way it was intended, me losing. Instead, we're going to do the pick 2 draft. Maybe we'll play something different than what we were drafting in the... You know, we drafted Orzhov ninjas, and that worked great. I don't know. I will claim this totally normal ticket. Is it only really 4-person? That's interesting. That makes it quicker, I guess. Maybe. Maybe that makes it quicker. I was like, I may as well click the button and do this instead, because otherwise we're just going to be waiting here anyway, so... Pizza Face, you are silly. I am ready. That didn't do the way I wanted it to. Okay. Person! What are you waiting for? I know what I'm waiting for. You! This is Feisty Amara, who wants to play Magic, and now has to sit here and wait again. Is the sound of Amara being annoyed. And you always feel bad when Americans move to other countries, and the other countries have to put up with us. I don't want to do that to anybody. Nobody wants to deal with that. Just keep us all in this terrible, terrible place. Oh my god, are we just going to sit here again and this is going to happen? Okay, maybe we should have just kept playing our sealed deck. But I wanted to draft. No. I wish it told me who this person was so I could get angry at them, but instead it's just filled seat. And I don't know Phil Seat, if that is a person. Yep, that was fun. I guess we'll do it again. Rebuilding the queue again. You know, God forbid we needed 8 people. Can't even get a 4th person. Amara just wants to play the Magic. Why won't you let her play Magic? I guess she'll just go and check out her chat instead, which is nothing going on. Just hanging out here, trying to play Magic. Nobody wants me to. Or maybe everybody wants me to, I don't know. What are all you people doing? Working? Mara just wants to play the game, but she cannot play by herself. So many green cards, but mainly because they're all Ninja Turtles and they're green. Dun dun dun. Let's try this again. This is the unfortunate part of having no attention span and also ADHD and just being like, why is this taking so long? The longest 15 seconds of my life. I don't know what to do with myself. I have nothing to talk to. There's nobody here. So I guess I'll just talk to myself. What's up, self? We're playing Magic. Well, we were playing Magic. Maybe we should just go back to playing Sealed. I don't want to just play Sealed, though, because I just play in the same deck over and over again, and I get bored. I want to try other things out in the set. This is probably the only time that I'll get to draft, so... How about that local sports team, or... I got nothing. I got nothing to talk about. I'm just sitting here, I'm like... I'm tired. We did some painting this morning. We had lots of stuff that we had to finish before we actually got to play on here. Which we finally did get around to. I gotta figure out where I'm putting all these Legos that I've built. They don't really have anywhere to go right now. Probably take some of this stuff upstairs. I gotta go figure out where exactly this bat cave is going with the other bat caves. Probably gonna What? 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 Oh man. Is this person not gonna accept again? For a third time? Whoever this person is. Phil Seat, you are the worst person that I know. You are my least favorite magic person. Yep, this is great. So this is Magic Arena. We are drafting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Early access. They say that, but also we have not drafted Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so let's rebid the queue again and try again. And then probably get scared half to death when the fourth person joins, and then we just sit here and we watch the time meter go down again. Maybe that's the game. This should be like a mini game or something. Give me Sudoku or something to do while I'm just hanging out here. Oh man, I'm gonna click ready again. Oh my god, we're playing Magic. It's happening, everybody. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. You know what? Mikey and Don, party planners. Ward 2. Simic nonsense. Mutants, ninjas, and turtles. Those are probably all things I'm gonna have in my deck. Baxter Stockman, you jerkface. Baxter Stockman, if it wasn't so... I mean, 5 mana is not a lot for +3. Okay, let's... Oh, I get to choose 2 cards. I forgot about that. That's a thing. Yeah? Guess that's happening. I do like drawing cards. Apparently we're just going Simic nonsense already, huh? Those frogs are a pain in the ass to get rid of. Death from above. Ninja bird. You know what, Baxter Stockman? Welcome to the team. Michelangelo, you can be part of our team too. Am I putting any effort into this? No, not really. My drafting skills are, I just don't care. Oh my god, I don't want to make him into a tiny ninja turtle. I want another Baxter Stockman just because we can? Sure. Apparently we're just building Simic nonsense is what's happening. I don't want any of these, but... Pain 101. Casey Jones. We're so not getting to cast that. Instead, we're going to get Genghis, though. Genghis and... What's going on here? 4/3 dinosaur? Not exactly... I don't know why I'm thinking I'm playing Commander. I'm like, oh yeah, Mike and Donnie are gonna be in every. I can play them whenever. No, you're not gonna play them whenever. Let's grab my sloppy little friend here, and you know what? Spook Bow. Enters, return up to one target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Yeah, draft it's just not. Equipment slows me down. I don't like that it doesn't let me get rid of cards yet. I don't want them. Still a couple of cards I haven't actually seen. Ooh, reach and trample. And I get some life. We'll take another Baxter Stockman at this point. Why not? I'm not going to take them all, of course, but... I mean, we can island cycle the crap out of them. I don't really want any of these cards, but I'll take them anyway. At least if I take things that are in colors that I don't plan on playing, I don't even have to pay attention to them. It makes easy cuts. Is that how you're supposed to draft? Probably not. Is that how I draft? Yes. Yes, it is occasionally how I draft. That's a lot of cheese. There's a lot of different kinds of cheese. Dark Leo and Shredder, you're so good. I was having fun with them. We'll take Donatello. Do I want to take another Genghis? The biggest problem is some of these are really good unless certain other cards are out. Like Super Shredder just makes mutagen shit. We have lots of turtles. They need to be saved. I say most of these things we're probably not actually taking. I'll take you. Why not? Mona Lisa, we could make you more powerful than ever before. We do not have a lot of ways to get rid of things because I just was not. We have ways to slow things down. Guac and marshmallow pizza. Disgusting. It doesn't flash though for one, which is kind of silly. I'll take that and. Oops, I guess we're taking that. We'll take that and take that again. We have so many of the same card over and over again. Haha, island! We will probably use that for things. That's a thing that we'll probably use. Take that and get rid of some of those. I do not need all of those. Even though those will let us draw cards. Not gonna take that. Genghis Frog. We'll probably keep you. Get rid of you. We do not need that many Donatellos. Probably don't even need that many Donatellos. We clearly do not need that many Baxter Stockmans. that. Don't want that. Metalhead. I do need ways to get rid of things. We don't have lots of removal. I do like drawing cards. It's a way to save things. It's a way to kill things. Ugh. There are cards I don't want people to play, but the chances that I'm gonna get to negate them are probably pretty slim. Whatever, I just want to play. After sitting there for like 8 minutes waiting to actually be able to draft. I don't have time for actual good drafting. That's ridiculous. Anyway, those are a bunch of words. Genghis Frog. Actually, that's really not a... We had a nice curve. Okay, I'm in. Let's... Exit? That sounds correct, I guess. Welcome. So often I don't know if this is a name or not. This should be blocked as an artifact. Oh, that's fun. And I'm excited about all these different robots that I get to do things with. Genghis Frog. He's just smacking Casey Jones in the head with an axe. Oh, he's not hitting him with the axe. Okay, he's just almost hitting him with the axe. Let's play that. How do we just do that? That's a thing, I guess. No attacks with Genghis this turn. Get to draw a card. Makes their robot unblockable. Get smacked in the face with the robot. They're gonna tap my thing down, which I guess is fine. Oh, you're gonna tap Mona Lisa down, huh? Yeah, that's fine. If I could activate it not as a sorcery, it would have been better, but unfortunately. Yeah, well, we're gonna slow you down too, then. Guess that's fine. Let's tap that down. Oh, does that really cost 1 to do? Oh, that's different. Okay, let's attack with Genghis. You're not gonna block, obviously. We'll bounce Genghis back to our hand so we can draw some cards. Touché! I see. Let us play an island as our land for the turn. Do we just want to... This... Okay, this was whenever that comes in. Donatello. Oh, that's true. That just does it whenever. That's pretty fun. Let's play Genghis again. Make more mutagens. Unfortunately. We'll play Donatello, wait with a machine, which will make more mutagen. And then we'll try to punch you in the face with these scientists, because we can. And then our scientists will hug each other, as scientists should. Those are fun graphics, though. Let us do that. Do we play Michelangelo next? Probably. Make more of those. Let us make our little man bigger. And then let's go. Oh yeah, I could tap another one of these, couldn't I? Well, we're not going to, though. We're just going to go punch you in the face. And then actually we will do this. Make Mona Lisa more powerful. Aha! We did a bunch of stuff. Simic bullshit. Not the way of the world. Yeah, now you have a way to block my Donatello. That makes me sad. How am I supposed to punch you? I want to punch your face. What does this do? I do like matting mana. Guess we're gonna do this. Let us target you. Kill your Donatello so you quit drawing cards. I don't need that in my life. And then let us make Genghis more powerful, and then why can't you not attack? Can't attack. Oh no, because you put that stupid thing on there. I wasn't paying attention. Well then fine, I'm just gonna go punch you in the face with all my creatures. And then we'll just hang out here. Make Michelangelo get bigger. Baxter Stockman. That is kind of gross. That'll make the fugitive even bigger. Oh, gives it first strike too. That's pretty gross. Sorry about that. I was not paying attention to the pass. Pass. Ah. No, that's fine. Let's play Baxter Stockman. He's a mutant. He'll activate that. He'll let us draw cards. We'll get rid of that card that's in our hand. We will make Genghis more powerful. Make Mona Lisa more powerful. And then we will also make Michelangelo more powerful, because we can. Magic is always interesting, because depending on people's block situations, a lot of times you can tell either they need to take care of something else, so they're like, we can't do anything about this. That's gross. That is really silly. I mean, I will block, and I will kill them, if that's what needs to happen. Fish mutant! One Raphael is not nearly as powerful as... Mondo Gecko. Hmm. I care? Not really. I mean, they could always double strike me with it, which would be bad. Is that what we're doing? We're just looking at all the cards and moving our mouse all over the place. I so good at... Apparently, Ninja Turtles, I'm awesome at. Other draft formats, terrible. Spaceship! That does not go with Ninja Turtles. Well, that worked, I guess. That was a thing we just did. Florida Mun. That's silly. It's gonna make me feel terrible if I lose against you. Where's Donatello? What? That's what I just did. It is a card. That's pretty funny. No attacks this turn. We just bounce off each other, which would just be silly. That could be a problem. Does it just give double strike? No. Do we want to do that or that? That's just a dinosaur. What's in our scientists, robots? Oh, that'll let us do things next turn. Do Genghis Frog. And then let us do that. Do that. Let us... Oh, I cannot see the option things. We'll put the stop there. Let's go to combat. And you know what? Hit for some damages. We'll see what they do this turn. Baxter Stockman. That's a thing. Create a robot. Get some thingamajiggers. We'll come on to the battlefield. And we'll tap that down for the turn. It's fine. We'll just let that happen. And then, oh, do we just do that? Let's just move it over to Donatello, which will just be... That's okay. We'll lock you up. You don't need to do anything. Yeah, that's fine. That freezes Donatello up for a turn. Which is fine. We're gonna get hit for frickin' 8. Do we want to get hit for 8? We don't want to get hit for 8, but it's still gonna happen. Question is, can we pull this off? Mondo Gecko. Mondo Gecko is pretty cool. I'll probably be using that in my deck. I can't really use that right now. Do we want to do that? Put a +1/+1 counter. Because it has vigilance, it's kind of a pain in my butthole. We do that? What is in our graveyard? Oh, we don't have anything in our graveyard. I don't even know why we asked that question. Which will let us draw a card. Unfortunately, it does not let us draw the card now. I think that's what we do. Yeah, that's fine. Yes, that's what's happening. Even though Mondo Gecko will kill us, so I guess that kind of makes our decision-making processes easier. They're rolling around to combat, which is interesting. Guess we're gonna block you. Which, not what I wanted to do, but... Krang and Shredder... You stole my cards and played my frogs. We're not long for this world. Good job, Florida man. Let's get this over with. Please don't just keep going. I will just literally let you walk on through. I'm just going to continue letting you go through. I don't want to play anymore. I was going to let you go through no matter what. You were going to win no matter what, so it's just pointless of me waiting and wasting my time. Da 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 da. Do I want to try again? What time is it? That's weird. Twitch has been really, really funky. Like on my phone, I can't get it to work for anything properly. Okay. Check something real quick. Heading home soon. Think I do I want to play one more time? One more game? Maybe with you. Let's go over here. Part of me wants to play this nonsense that I built one more time. This will probably be my last game for a little bit. Then I'll be back later. But unfortunately, I am tired, so. Svenja? I do not like not having any swamps in my hand, but Momo! Alliance is really good with some of these creatures that bring in multiple creatures. Pass. I don't want any more of those. We're gonna get beaten down before we even get anything out. I'm gonna say, without a board presence, I would just keep my cards in my hand. Yay, we have creatures! I know, dog meat. I know. You know, if my dog was this close to this trash can that was open, I would be in all sorts of trouble. My stuff would be laying all over the place. I'm regretting not having any swamps. We did so well without before. Yes, the question is... that was stupid. You know what? Just out of curiosity. Imagine you're just gonna... Probably, or maybe a block with both of them. I mean, I would. Just to stop that from happening. Or maybe not block with anything. That also works for me. I mean, I should have played Jenica first, but I didn't, so... We have two things of removal in our hands. At least that's any problematic things. I was going to say, you should probably kill that before that becomes a problem. Those buzzbots, always causing me problems. Freaking sucks. I just don't want them to have a whole bunch of creatures that I'm going to have to deal with. What does this do? I do not like that that does do that much damage to me. Momo, I see you over there. I was sending dog meat after you. Metalhead? That's a problem. But it's a easily dealt with problem. Aha, foot elite. Let's keep the pressure up. And they can't kill foot elite, at least. That's a thing. I mean, they would have to destroy their mouse or foundry, so... gross. That's a thing. I mean, you took 3 damage for it, so I guess that's not completely terrible for me. Blast you and your pizzas. There's our swampy swamp. I know we had swamps. I mean, it's mostly a black deck. Somewhere in there. They'll crack their pizza. Because they keep looking at it, so I'm assuming that's what's happening. Do I just want to do that? Probably. Grounded for Life is just hanging out, just in case they do have something horrific that I have to deal with at some point here. Like that 7/7 Raffin. Hello, Avison. How are you? You're so cute. You're so cute. Foot Mystic is... I like them. The big old booty. And the lifelink is... worked out quite nicely for me. What? Yeah, tap my foot. My Foot Mystic. What? I hate that Grounded for Life just keeps showing me, and I'm like, yeah, I can use Grounded for Life next. I'm like, no, you can't. It'll just kill your own creatures. That's not going to do us any good. Just do that. That's probably that. Play. God damn it! There goes Super Shredder again. You know what? I'm just gonna keep throwing shit at you. You can block with Dawn and Wrath, but... for all I know, you might get to cast something for free because of Dawn and Wrath. You do not want me to get Super Shredder back out. Donatello, you are a pain in my butt with your flying. You can block 2, but I can still probably kill you. Probably. I'm pretty sure the math works for me, unless you can get rid of one of them. That is a thing you could do. Which will make Donatello more powerful. But you still have to Those are all things you should not do. I was going to say, go ahead and kill that. I would love for you to kill that. I do not believe you can win. I mean, maybe? I was going to say, you can kill off one of my creatures. And that gives you a 4 or 5 that you can hit me with, but let us just... Good game. So, this deck is apparently pretty good. Oops. Well, this is not terrible. I mean, we've won 5 games out of... I'm going to add this to my decks just so I can go and look at it later and admire my awesomeness. Just add, I was going to say, probably, oh my god, so many crappy decks that I need to go through all my decks at some point. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I am Amara, Goddess of Blunder. I am a Magic the Gathering content creator. I am a Magic the Gathering online creator, Magic Arena creator, cosplayer, puppeteer. I'm one of your former ambassadors for Duskborn, Aether Drift, Innistrad Remastered, Final Fantasy, and Avatar The Last Airbender. I will be in Vegas as a featured creator here soon with my new puppet and my new cosplay for Strixhaven. I will also be hanging out at Commander's Field in September. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Thank you very much, for Wizards, for allowing me to play with the Ninja Turtles for a little while here. I had a good old time. Super Shredder, stupid. Yeah, it's good times. I'll probably be back on later. I need to go take a break for a little bit here, but this was my sealed deck. It's silly. It's done its thing. We got to use Dark Leo and Shredder and do that. We got to use Super Shredder almost every single time. We almost got him out this last time. I don't know. It would have been great if we would have, but Super Shredder's stupid. Even Bebop and Rocksteady are stupid. A 7/5. And I want to sack things, so... And the fact that I don't even have to sack anything that I can still discard. Anyway, there's some really good cards in this set that I'm looking forward to build around and adding to decks. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it. Let us go see who is on, and we will go right over into somebody else, as that is the way that things are supposed to be. We'll see if it actually is working. Sometimes I do have issues with rating over. Twitch. Who am I following that is on? You do not need anybody. You don't need anybody. You people don't need anybody. Let's go hang out with our friend Misha. Misha is wonderful. Whoops. Let us create a raid over to the Misha. Misha is one of my favorite peoples. They are playing some early access of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well. Let's go see here. I do believe I haven't rated from my phone in a while, so I got to click this button, I do believe. Haha! Let's go say hi to my Misha friend. Misha is a champion cosplayer and just a wonderful person in the community. Make sure you say hi when we get over there. They are always a pleasure to be around. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate you. And yeah, take care and have a good day. I will be back at 9 p.m. Eastern later with the Breakfast Club, playing some Magic the Gathering online. We'll be playing story decks. My deck is going to be telling the story of Omo, the Queen of Vasuva, her and her sister. I was very excited that Omo finally got a deck, or got a creature card, and that I got more Vesuva and clone stuff, so it's a lot of clones and silliness. I honestly don't know how it's going to go. on Magic Online. I imagine there's going to be a lot of triggers, so I need to actually pay attention. So we'll see. It should be good times, though. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it. Of course, we just came back from a break, which is just silly. I'm Amara, Goddess of Blunder. You can find me on all the wonderful social medias under Goddess of Blunder, probably without an E at the end. I'll see you all later. Take care, everybody.